aerobatic team, who over to your left release their brakes to now take off with our display takeoff coming from the left-hand side. At the front, reds 1, 2 and 3, followed by reds 4 and 5, and at the back 6, 7, 8 and 9. Slowing down to about 150 miles per hour at the top of this loop. You can see now they have formed our trademark Diamond 9 shape in this loop. Leading the team, you can hear his voice there, is Red 1 squadron leader David Montenegro, and it's his second year as the team's leader. David is a former Tornado fighter pilot, having flown the Tornado F3. He also started off as a Hawk instructor. He first joined the Red Arrows in 2009, but left in 2011 as leader of the Synchro Pay, and joined as the leader this year. Over to the front right, the smoke is on in this right-hand turn, as we now form the shape of the Space Shuttle, and get ready to fly the Shuttle Roll. Of the Space Shuttle is Red 2, who's the first of our two new pilots this year. He is well, now over to the front left, another shape is formed, and this got its name in the 1960s when the team was formed and NASA's Apollo program was in full swing. This shape is named after the lunar landing craft from the Apollo missions. As they reverse this turn now, they're going to present the shape Apollo. Reds 2 and 3 acknowledge the move to Typhoon there. They do so with a very set cadence in their voices. All of the pilots continue counting on that cadence, and on the count of 4 they extend their air brakes, and on the count of 6 they retract, or they bring their air brakes back in to form another shape, which is Typhoon. You just saw the Spanish Eurofighter. In the Royal Air Force we call it the Typhoon, and this shape depicts the delta wing landform of that Typhoon aircraft. So in from the left now with some red and white smoke. This is Typhoon. Well, the second of our new pilots this year has in fact just come from flying that Typhoon aircraft, and he is Red 3. He's at the front left of the Typhoon-shaped wing there. Red 3 is Flight Lieutenant Cy Taylor. He started his career in fact flying the Tornado, but then moved on to fly the Typhoon and ended up as an instructor on number 29 Squadron, which is our operational conversion unit. Over to the right now, we're forming another shape for a brand new manoeuvre this year, which celebrates the Royal Air Force's Tornado Bomber, which has been on continuous operations now since the start of the first of 25 years ago. We're going to get ready for the right-hand side now. This is Tornado. Well, 6 of the 9 Red Arrows display pilots are by their shapes, they do not look at the aircraft only 2 meters away. They all have references on the lead aircraft. This shape, they're around 30 meters away from Red One's aircraft. So it's a very difficult formation to fly. So they pull up now, and 400 miles an hour in Swan. Once again, upside down, 2,500 feet in that fabulous big Vixen shape. Jets there, around 2 meters apart. They roll back to the correct attitude. On the far right, as we look at it, is Red 8. It's called Hammer. You'll soon see why. As Red 1 twists this loop towards us through 90 degrees in a quarter clover. You can just see why we call this shape Hammer. Now, get your cameras ready for the good bit to start the second part of the Red Arrows display. This is the hammerhead brake. With their air brakes out, they get ready to fly their first opposition maneuver. In from the left and right, the synchro pair with opposition barrel roll. Their G-suits have inflated around their legs. They're fighting the G-force to now fly the Cyclone. Red 9, ready for some fantastic Dutch colours. With the red, white and blue smoke, they switch to white smoke and get ready to fly the Revolution. At 500 miles an hour. Reaching a height of around 6,500 feet, they put on their red smoke as they get ready to draw a fabulous heart here in the sky. Keep your eyes to the top right of the heart. Here comes Red 9 to add a final touch as he draws a... Cameras ready. Mike Bowden. Mike is in his second year. Reds 6 and 7 now rolling upside down. Reds 8 and 9 with no trickery are going to match them directly underneath. This is Mirror. The inside pilots roll to the outside as they fly the rollbacks. This is the corkscrew. In a pendulum. See the odd-numbered pilots on the left and the even-numbered pilots on the right. But in this shape it's different. Reds 3 and 5 are on the right and 2 and 4 are on the left. But we want to get back to our usual sides, so we do it like this. This is the slalom. Reds 8 and 9 pitch up with their red and blue smoke to roll around synchro. Get ready with your cameras for the Jippo break. Are going to draw the shape of a snake in the sky now with some more red, white and blue smoke as they fly the Python. Reds cross 3 times now at 6G in the carousel. Running 6G, they're going to cross 3 times. They're going to swap their smoke colour now at the back of this, switching from red to blue and vice versa, using individual colour control buttons on the aircraft control column. They're in a 7-ship Vixen formation to fly the Vixen break. You've been watching the Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, the Red Arrow.